right, we are live on YouTube, and today we're going to be discussing Coach Eli is untrollable, and the greatest YouTube troll in history has been defeated. So stick around and find out exactly what I'm talking about. All of that and much, much more is coming right. Live from Northern California, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, and most importantly, you are open to suggestions and change, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after you bang that bell, when that pop-up box pops up, make sure you select all notifications, because that way you won't miss a single thing. You will not miss anything when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. And also make sure on your smartphone, your tablet, your iPhone, your Android, or anywhere that you have the YouTube app installed on, you must also make sure that the YouTube app is set to receive those notifications at a device level. You do all of that and you're all set. That's all it takes. You're all set. You're all set. All right, let me just get my wire adjusted here. And we're all good to go. We are all good to go. Let's just give this shirt a nice tuck. I love this shirt. One of my favorite shirts here. Nice and pressed and all set to go. That way the trolls, such as the doctor, won't come in here on a sock account and criticize my shirt because he's a moron and he has, nothing better to do than troll all day, every day. We'll get to that in a little bit. That's primarily what this show is about. But before we get to that, welcome to the show, everyone. Glad you could all join me here today. Today, we're going to set the record straight on a bunch of things that we started discussing last night. I want to make it very, very clear that my objective here on my channel is not to continue talking about this stuff, but the time has come to, put it out there so that way, people that have been harmed, by others and have left this channel because of that, we wanted to clear the record and share exactly with you folks what's been going on. And I finally figured out between yesterday and today, exactly what is going on and the very sophisticated level of trolling that's been involved in this between this person out here on YouTube. He runs a channel. We're just going to refer to him by his, YouTube channel's first name, Ronaldo. That's not his real name. Between him and another content creator that shall also remain nameless, this content creator has been attacking me and harassing me and calling me the word cuck. If you don't know what it means, just look it up. I'm not going to mention it. Has been calling me that word for 3 years. And between the both of them, they've been, destroying my audience here in a very sophisticated way, to the point of where it makes me look like I flipped my marbles and can't sustain an audience. When the truth of the matter is they've been doing it in a very sophisticated, manipulative way that makes it appear that way even to their audience. And today we're going to get down to the bottom of this. We're going to share the truth here. And folks, whether you believe me or not, just look at how these people are behaving. Look at how triggered these people have become. Look at how triggered this guy that, claims that he's not this doctor that we found him to be. He claims to be this Ronaldo guy, just looking to run a YouTube channel. But every time that we refer to him as the doctor and say things about that, he gets super triggered by it. It's just very odd behavior, especially if he is not the doctor. So, that is that. Now, let me check out the chat here and see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Let me make sure everything is okay. And of course, of course, they're already live view botting me because somebody's probably simulcasting this, and that's okay. You're pathetic if you're doing it. And here's the thing: I can't sit here and catch everything. But let me tell you what, if I do catch you folks simulcasting and doing that, I'll take care of it. And I also have my managers on my channel that are out there looking for this, and they will take you down in the middle of the stream with a DMCA copyright takedown notice. So just making you aware of that. Yeah. So it looks like the doctor keeps coming in here, with a soccer count saying, Eli will lose. Dox me, it's over. So are you admitting you're the doctor? Listen, I'm not going to dox you, doctor, but why don't you just come in and admit you're the doctor, right? Admit you're the doctor. And I never said I was going to dox you. All I said was that if you continue to attack my audience, and my audience comes to me asking me who Mao Zhao is, or Ronaldo Smith-Jenkins, or Trim Hits, I'm going to make them aware of who you really are. You're the doctor. I won't put out your name here because you'll fill out a privacy complaint, right? I'll send them your information and leave them with the option of filing a grievance, on your behalf. So I'm not going to dox you. I'm not going to dox you. Thank you for moderating the chat, Muttnuts Reviews. Muttnuts and anyone else that's here right now, just know there's another moderator that I modded. Somebody behind the scenes is going to be moderating this chat as well. So if you see someone that you don't recognize moderating the chat, just know that they've been given mod access by me, and I fully trust this person. So just making you aware of that. But let's get to the chat here real quick. We have Black Hand Cowboy in the chat. How you doing, man? I hope you're a genuine person, Black Hand Cowboy. You asked, why do people come to people's streams and act like assholes? I don't know, bro. I mean, the only thing I can come up with is the fact that they're insecure. They're insecure and they're projecting their insecurities. What more could it be if they were happy within themselves? And especially if, they're going to channels and acting that way when those channels like myself are not even talking about them, then they're just insecure. They have nothing better to do. They're losers, bro. They're just losers with a capital L. What more can you say, right? That's just common sense. And then the doctor comes in and says, Doc is back. Eli getting harmed soon by the doctor. All right, Doc. Doc, your empty threats don't scare me. Remember, the title of this stream is, Coach Eli is untrollable, and the greatest YouTube troll in history has been defeated by a guy that you guys call the cuckold, right? How do you like that on your resume, man? You're getting exposed by me. You don't like it, do you? Now, let me see. Muttnuts Reviews is here in the house. Welcome to the show, Muttnuts Reviews and Black Count Cowboy. And the rest of you are not chatting at this point. That is okay. And if you're not here, you can definitely catch this on the replay. So I've got a bunch of things to talk about here, folks, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be able to get through all the information within an hour or less. So that way I don't have to take a break and come back. And that way I'll keep this stream short and sweet, so as many of you as possible can watch this on the replay, and I can value your time at the same time. But let's start off with the doctor. And if you're new here, you're probably not going to know what's going on. Basically, this guy that I refer to as the doctor has been a YouTube troll for many, many years, at least 3.5 years. I first heard of him under his Trim Hits account. That's what he's known for. And I heard of him when I used to run a former channel called Coach Eli, Uncompromising Business and Personal Relationship Coaching. What ended up happening was I shut down that channel a little over 1.5 years ago, took 3 months off, and then came back to run this channel. And between this guy, Trim Hits, and some other people from a former community called MGTOW, Men Going Their Own Way, I've been getting severely trolled. Well, what ended up happening was Mid last year or so, this channel started coming to my chat and kind of pretending to be on my side. So I moderated him. And that was the Ronaldo account that we know as Ronaldo Smith Jenkins. That's a fake account. It's not a real, name. That's the main channel that this doctor guy uses to do his live streams and talk about me almost every day. But I didn't know that at that time. And what happened was, this guy's been harassing women and other people, on YouTube for a long time, to the point of where people started looking into him. They took his email, trimhits@gmail.com, which, is his stage name. And then they ran a background check on that email, and it led back to this doctor, which I'm not going to mention his name because, he would file a privacy complaint. And that's where it all started right there, where we started to really wonder, is this doctor guy really Trim Hits? Which now to this day we know he is, right? And the way that we found out is we were comparing voice. We did a voice analysis of this guy compared to Ronaldo, who was a moderator on my channel and had come on a few of my panels middle of last year. We compared, voices between the real doctor and Ronaldo's voice, and it was identical. But let me tell you where the smoking gun happened. Let me tell you, folks, where the smoking gun happened. The smoking gun happened when a good friend of mine back then, who I still consider a good friend today, and I have a feeling he's in it for the right reason. He's just staying silent because of some things that happened. ODN, Old Dirty Ninja, befriended Ronaldo, and both of them have PlayStation 4, and they decided to connect through the PlayStation 4 network. And Ronaldo gave ODN the email to connect with. That email led back to another YouTube channel that goes by Puppakash Joker. And then ODN came to me and said, wait a minute, dude. This email that Ronaldo gave me leads to another channel called Puppakash Joker. You ever heard of it? I said, yeah, absolutely. That is a Trim Hits channel. That guy was trolling me from back in the days on my former channel, right? He's like, wait a minute, dude. Ronaldo is Trim Hits. And if Trim Hits is the doctor, then Ronaldo is the doctor. And he's been using all these aliases out here to try to troll people undetected. ODN is the one that cracked the case. Now, ODN, I'm not trying to put your name in my mouth. I am paying you respect here. And I'm not saying anything more besides the great work that you did. Now, I understand what happened after that, and you had to do what you had to do to handle yourself, and I get it. But as far as the ODN thing goes, ODN is the one that cracked the case. ODN is a brilliant dude. And I firmly believe that he's in this for the right reasons. He just got caught up with some people, and he had to do what he had to do to protect himself. And ODN, I understand that. And ODN, I've noticed what you've done. I didn't expect for you to do what you did, but I do appreciate it. So I do want to thank you for what you've done. And you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to go any further into that. Okay. But anyway. Oh, Queen Helen Casey's in the house. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Queen says, hello, Eli. Hello, Queen. She says, hello, Mutt. Mutt says, hey, Queen. Smash the like button for Eli. Yep, Queen Helen Casey. I'm sorry, I didn't know you were live. I was in the shower. Don't worry about it, Queen. If you can't make it a time or two, no worries. We got you. We got you covered. But I appreciate you being here, Queen. And there's more to the story here today. All right, so now, this dude Ronaldo, who we now definitively know is this doctor. And at the same time, when we looked into this doctor and did a Google search for him, we realized that this doctor has been convicted of prescription fraud and insurance fraud. And he basically has had a sentencing hearing that's been changed like multiple times. Like, his sentencing date has been changed like 3 or 4 times in the last 6 months. Which, by the way, it's coming, I believe, the end of this month. I cannot remember what the actual sentencing date is. If anyone behind the scenes can send me a private message and make me aware of what the sentencing date is, I would greatly appreciate that. But the funny thing is, the other side, the trolls and haters, my trolls and haters that are on the same side as this doctor, aka Ronaldo, aka Trim Hits, aka Puffacuts Joker, aka Mao Zhao Zhao, aka Zigzag Rizzlebong, aka Basement Selling, aka, Shanktar Doxer. I mean, this dude, all he does is create sock accounts all day, every day. That's all he does. Yeah, I'm done with the drama, but now I am protecting my audience, sir. J Shortcut 1. Right now, I'm rebuilding my audience and welcoming back my audience because I'm going to explain to you here what the doctor and this other dude, were doing and have been doing to basically get my audience to go away and eventually go over to their side. It was a pretty sophisticated, operation between this doctor guy and this other guy that's been calling me, the CUCK name for over 3 years. Okay? So, because I removed Ronaldo from my channel, like mid last year or towards the end of last year, he got really triggered by that and he started talking about me almost every day, running live streams on his Ronaldo channel. Okay? And basically, he continues to claim that he is not the doctor. But the funny thing is, there have been a few times where I've said the doctor's full name on one of my streams and he's filed a privacy complaint. And I had to edit that video so my video wouldn't be removed. So, if he wasn't the doctor, then why would he be filing privacy complaints on my streams, right? I mean, if he doesn't know this doctor, then why is he so triggered and emotionally invested, in what I'm saying, right? Hey, Zero Infinity. Zero Infinity is good. Zero Infinity is good. Do not ban Zero Infinity. Welcome to the show. You've been on band here. My apologies, man. My apologies for what happened. I'm going to explain to everyone, what they've been doing to get me to ban you folks and then eventually get you over to their side. It's pretty pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. Okay. So anyway, and this guy, the doctor who runs the Ronaldo channel, okay, he's been coming at me every day, trolling me with multiple sock accounts. He's here right now. He's watching and listening right now. I know you are watching me, Doc. I know you're watching me, right? And he's also been thumbing me down like 50 to 100 times per stream. It's one person doing all of this. And no one else. Even the other people that, don't like me and stuff, they don't go through the great lengths and put in all the time and effort to thumb me down 50, 100 times per stream. So I know it's the doctor doing all this. Muttonus Review says, hi, Zero. Okay. So now let's move forward to the present day here. Let's move forward to the present day. Yesterday, I basically, called out the doctor and basically made people aware, somewhat of what he's been doing with this other content creator calling me the CUCK name for 3 years, right? Okay. To basically destroy my audience. Here's what they're doing, okay? What the doctor is doing is he's coming in here and seeing everyone that comes through my live streams or makes a comment on my videos. And what he'll do is he'll make an exact duplicate of your account. So he'll take your channel name, he'll take your channel picture, right? Okay. And then what he'll do is when the other guy that's been calling me C-U-C-K for the last 3 years, the other guy, okay, that runs that large hate group, whenever he would run streams, the doctor, aka Ronaldo, would go into this guy's chat and use those duplicate accounts to make it appear like the people that were on my channel flipped and went on the other side. So that way I would ban them, right? And that's what I was doing. So again, the doctor is in here duplicating everyone's accounts and then going into the chat of this other loser, pathetic YouTuber, okay? And he is pretending, well, he's basically using those duplicate accounts to make it appear to me and others that the people from my side went over to their side and they're flipping. So what would I do? I would see that happening, or other people would send me screenshots, and then I would go into the back end of my YouTube channel and I would ban the real accounts, right? And all this time, I've been getting emails from people saying, why'd you ban me, bro? I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. I didn't go over there. I didn't do nothing, right? And it got me thinking. At that point, when I started getting those emails, I started finally putting two and two together, and I started to realize this is the game that they're doing, right? Now, nobody knew of this besides the doctor and this other content creator running those streams, right? Nobody else knew about it. They basically had to give the perception to their audience. This other dude, the doctor, was helping out with these duplicate accounts. Both of them had to give the perception to their audience that people have been leaving me because I don't know how to sustain an audience. I was flipping out. I didn't treat people right. When the truth of the matter has always been that they've been coming in here, duplicating accounts, going under those streams, and pretending to be someone else to get me to believe that they flipped from my side to their side, and then I ban the real person. And then when everyone's banned, there's no one here to chat, right? They couldn't do it with me. I know, Queen. They tried. So that's how they've been destroying my audience. I'm here to announce proudly today that doctor and you other pathetic loser YouTuber, it's over. The jig is up. The jig is up, man. It's done. You will never, ever be able to play this game on me again. Additionally, Beastmaster has been unbanned here because the same thing happened to him, okay? The same thing happened to Beastmaster. They created a duplicate account of Beastmaster, right? Back in those days. And what happened was, this is what I assume happened. I assumed this other content creator on that channel gave the doctor money to create a super chat account or a Cash App account and pretend to make donations under the Beastmaster name. Because yesterday when Beastmaster came back to my channel and made two $10 super chats, the other pathetic YouTuber on the other side, I was made aware by someone behind the scenes that he posted in his community tab that Beastmaster gave him a $20 Cash App donation. And guess what? That was a phony, concocted donation to make it appear like the real Beastmaster was there. And that way it would trigger me to the point of where I would ban the real Beastmaster, which I'm not. Queen, do you see the level of sophistication they had to go through to even try to troll me? Like, these people have gone through such great lengths to try to destroy my channel and to try to keep the facade going on their end so that way they have cringy, entertaining content to sell to their audience. It's over. It's over. You both gonna have to find a new jig because this is over. It's over. I now know what you're doing, and I now know how to combat it. And I know now from here on out, anyone that goes or anyone that appears in your live streams to this other pathetic YouTuber that's working with a doctor in this case, I know to reach out to these people privately before banning them and asking them. Unbelievable, right? And they're going to come back and say, well, you can't duplicate these accounts to send money. Oh, of course you can. You can send super chats from any sock account. You can create an account to send money, under any name through Cash App. You see, to this content creator that's a pathetic, moronic loser, it's not about the truth for him. It's about the perception of his audience. He's trying to give the perception off to his audience that I'm such a terrible person and a terrible YouTuber that people are leaving my channel and then going to his channel and making donations instead, right? When the truth of the matter is, it was the doctor creating duplicate accounts of people that were here legitimately on my channel and then making it appear like the real person is there when they're not. So that way I ban the real person here. Then when I ban the real person here, they get slighted and then they go over to the other side and hang out over there. When I never did anything wrong, or the actual people that were here never did anything wrong. That is the great lengths these people went through to try to keep this facade going. You know why? Because they're pathetic, moronic losers that have no content without me. You have no content without me. And a lot of these people haven't even gone live lately because they have nothing to say. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do because they're losing traction. They're losing their audience. It's pathetic. It is absolutely pathetic. It is actually beyond pathetic. It is absolutely beyond pathetic. And for those of you that don't believe a word I'm saying, pretty soon, you're going to see. You're going to see what's going to happen. You're going to see exactly what's going to happen, and you're going to have no choice but to see the truth for yourself. Because when the doctor finally gets his sentencing date, if he gets jail time, and then you don't see Ronaldo stream for a long time, aren't you going to put two and two together? And then finally come to your senses and realize that Ronaldo is the doctor, so is Trim Hits and all the other aliases that come along with him? I mean, look at the guy's behavior. There's no way someone would be that invested day in and day out like the doctor is, like Ronaldo is towards me, if he wasn't the doctor. There's no way. There's no way. So, when I called this out yesterday, it really triggered the doctor because I said, listen, Doc, if you continue coming into my live streams and duplicating accounts and attacking my audience and keep thumbing me down and doing all that, I'm not going to dox you. But what I will do, Doc, is to the people that come to me, if they ask me, who's this guy saying these things about you? Well, let me give you his full name, address, and telephone number in case you want to file a legal grievance on him, because you have the right to do that. Now, Doc, let me tell you, I'm not doxing you, and I'm not putting your name out there and your address out there and your phone number out there publicly. I'm not. But it is within my rights to find out who you are if you are harassing and attacking me or other people that are a part of my channel and my business. And I can legally give them that information to file a grievance on you. And by the way, Doc, listen up to this. You know the other lady that I'm good friends with that has a restraining order on you, a legitimate restraining order on you, okay? Let me tell you something. You know what? She knows your parole officer. And if you don't stop, doctor, I'm going to ask her for the phone number and contact information of your parole officer, and I will file a grievance. You want to mess with the bull, Doc? You're going to get the motherfucking horns. You mess with the bull, you're going to get the horns. And you did mess with the bull again today because you're so triggered and you're more so proving to be the doctor than not with your behavior. But let me tell you something. I was made aware from someone behind the scenes today that you did a video on me this morning on your Ronaldo channel, right? And you shared some information about me that's publicly, made available. That's publicly available, which is what I'm trying to say. So in essence, Doc, you shared my insurance license number, which I know by heart, 0F96356. That is my California Department of Insurance license number within the state of California. 0F96356. 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 Anyone can look it up. It's public information. I'm licensed. My license is current, and there's no disciplinary action there. I am as clean as a whistle. Unlike you, Doc, and unlike many other people, I'll get to those people. I have more to talk about here, folks. You're not going to want to miss this. This may take an extra hour. I'm not quite sure. But, so, he does this video, and he shows my professional picture with my beautiful bald head. I love my bald head, dude. And then he puts out the name of my broker that I've been selling insurance for. Okay. And then he shows a list of the email addresses for the people that work at my company. So is it a multi-level operation, extortion through fraud and impersonation? You can call it that, bro, but it's going to be hard to prove. And, I'm not looking to prove fraud from a legal standpoint. I'm looking to call these people out, and I'm looking to clear my name through the court of public opinion. And anything else beyond that, will just fix itself. But that does make sense. So is it a multi-level operation, extortion through fraud and impersonation? Well, with the doctor, he's impersonating. With the other dude, he runs multiple YouTube channels, and he just, he's a drama king. And he has an audience of Coach Eli haters that are only there and donate the most when he talks about me. Give me a second here, folks. All right. So, yeah. So the doctor puts out my license number, public information, my name. It's right here, Coach Eli, Elias, Melas, my professional picture. He shares all the emails to my company and says, I'm going to reach out. I'm going to make your life miserable. I'm going to make your life miserable. You're not going to get the last word on me. Oh, well, listen, Doc, you don't understand something here. That I actually do have friends, and I do build great relationships. Now, let me tell you about the broker I've been selling insurance for as an independent contractor. Number one, I know the owners, and so does my brother. And the owners, my brother and I both went to high school with their kids. We've known the owners of that company for decades, okay? Number two, what you don't understand, Doc, is that my brother actually works for the company. My brother, Chris, you guys have doxed him. He doesn't care. He laughs at you folks. Like when you try to reach out to him, he ignores you guys, right? My brother is the head of the commercial department. My brother's a hard worker, and he's one of their top employees there. And again, we've known the family that owns this business for decades. They're good people. So you know what I did, Doc, is I sent my brother an email this morning. I sent him a link to your video, and I told him how pathetic of a loser you are. And I said, you know what? If this dude tries to call up and email everybody, can you just, walk around the office, bro, and just, make everyone aware. I don't have time to come down to the office. I got things to do from the home office. Can you make these people aware to just ignore this guy? So let me tell you something, Doc. You tried to attack my pocketbook for no reason. You tried to attack my business. And you can't attack my business. You know why, Doc? Because I'm self-employed. I'm an independent contractor. There's nothing you can do. Now, if I was working in the corporate world or something, that would be a different story. But dude, nice try. Nice try, bro. It just goes to show how much more of a pathetic loser you are and how much, more I'm actually untrollable. I'm untrollable, dude. You cannot troll me. I am untrollable. Try again, dude. What are you going to do next, right? How are you going to amp it up? What are you going to attack? You guys have done everything, right? How much more or how much lower are you guys going to go? How much more pathetic are you going to make yourselves appear than you already appear, than you already are, to be honest with you, right? Hey, Dylan Beats, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Great to have you on board here. Yeah, Dylan Beats is a real channel. I met him through networking. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm discussing the fact that I'm untrollable, man. And if you missed any parts of this show, I have the DVR function disabled, so you have to go back and check out the replay, and you'll find out what it's all about. But welcome to the show. Let me actually, give me a second. Let me get the channel link to Dylan Beats and share it in the chat. If you folks want to check out Dylan Beats' channel, there's his channel right there. It's in the chat. You can check him out. If you like what Dylan Beats does, subscribe, bang the bell, select all notifications. Wow, we have 12 likes already. Thank you so much. So yeah, so doctor, listen, dude, you don't trigger me. You didn't trigger me. All you did was put out information in a public way. And you're thinking that you're going to contact a place where I hang my insurance license to sell their products as an independent contractor. You think you're gonna phone them up or email them and send them videos from YouTube that were carefully crafted and taken out of context, and you think that they're going to believe you? You think they're going to believe some lunatic, psychopathic person off the internet? They know I'm a public figure. They know I'm doing this as well. They don't care. Only thing they care about is running their business. That's it. Hey, Beastmaster, I have a question to ask you. Beastmaster, last night, and it doesn't matter, dude. I'm not going to get rid of you either way. But last night, the other side posted that you made a $20 Cash App donation to them. I don't think that's true. Can you confirm whether you actually made a $20 Cash App donation to the other side, that crazy content creator, or was that fabricated? Because it to me, it seems fabricated. You made two $10 super chats here yesterday, and then that other creator has been calling me cuck for years, posted on his community tab that you made a $20 Cash App donation to him. And I don't think that was you, but I need you to confirm or deny that. And even if you did, I don't care. I'm not going to ban you. We can talk privately later. But yeah. And let me make sure it's the real Beastmaster. Let me check it out. That is the real Beastmaster, 1.06K subs. That is the real Beastmaster. No, dude. Beastmaster, all I'm asking you is, did you recently make a $20 donation to, it's not Fizzin, not that guy. It's the other guy. The other guy with the, yeah, you know, the raspy voice, that dude. I don't want to mention his name. I don't want to give these people notoriety. I'm done with them. I've been done with them for a while. I mean, not a big deal, dude. If you gave him 20 bucks, you gave him 20 bucks. Well, you're buffering because maybe you're far away from your Wi-Fi. I don't know. It's quite an interesting time for you to be buffering, Beastmaster. Look, Beastmaster, I'm not going to remove you if you gave the guy a $20. Yes, I did. It was just picked up last night. I don't understand. What do you mean by that, Beastmaster? I'm not quite sure what you're saying. Can you be more specific, please, dude? Anti-troll is good. He's real. No, Queen. And I just unbanned him. You didn't know that. He's the same dude that was in here earlier on a different account. He is real. I unbanned him. So he's good. You didn't know that, Queen, but I know that. No, I closed my other apps I had open. So what you're saying, Beastmaster, and again, I'm not questioning you, and I'm never removing you again. You're a good guy because Queen put her name on the line for you. I trust Queen. I trust you, bro. I was on his channel a few nights ago. Okay. Did you give him a $20 Cash App donation? If you did, then that's fine. But I want to know if that was legitimate or not. And if it's legit, not a big deal. I'm not going to tell you where to spend your money. But I think you know what's really going on now, and maybe you didn't know back then. And you just like to help people, support people. I get that. I'm not going to hold that against you, but you know, I want to know if he concocted that or if it was real. And that's why I'm asking questions. It's not a big deal, man. It's not a big deal. Not a big thing. I was cruising channels. Yes, I did. All right. All right. So let me ask you, Beastmaster, no big deal, bro. We're not removing you. It's all good. But do you donate based off of the value you receive from a content creator? Like, you know, what do you donate based off of? I'm curious. I want to learn from my audience what triggers you to donate. People come and go so damn fast, LOL. All right, dude. Well, you know what? That's your prerogative, and it is what it is. I think you're just a guy that likes to help everyone, and you're just a friendly dude that likes to support people that entertain you in some way or you learn something from. And maybe that other dude with his cringy stuff entertained you enough to the point of where you threw him a 20 spot. I mean, you know, who's going to argue that, right? You know, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But I hope you really understand, you know, what's going on here, bro, and why this whole entire shit show started in the first place. Sometimes it's just in the need. Yeah, you don't have to explain, dude. It's all good. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So now we know that donation was legitimate, and I'm not gonna ban Beastmaster. He's being honest, and I'm no longer gonna, you know, hold anything against my consumers of content or moderators, you know, for, you know, donating to other creators, especially ones that, you know, are coming after me or attacking me. I'm gonna let people choose on their own. Some people may want to follow both. I just, you know, I'm not gonna play that game anymore because eventually you're all gonna find out on your own, you know, who provides you more value and who's a waste of your time. It's the bottom line. Yeah, race mix. I'm sorry, race mate. Rick's Mace. It's called the go-to channel extension for Chrome. I have that installed. There's a delay in posting. You ask a question, and by the time you get it, you've asked me 2 more. No, dude, there's a 20 to 25 second delay from what I say to what goes out in the chat. So you have to understand, I use normal latency for the streams. Yeah, that's what I was on about. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. Rick's Mace. I totally get it. Yeah, it's the go-to channel, all one word. You can look for it, do a Google search for it, and you can add it as an extension to your Chrome browser. I'm going to check out your channel right now using that tool. You have 597 subscribers. How'd you find out about this channel, Rick's Mace? Was it recommended to you? And it looks like you are in the UK, right? Yeah, you're in the UK. Excellent. Thank you so much for being here. So here's the thing, folks. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. It's over and out. If any of these people, attack you or try to duplicate your channels, make me aware of it. Get me their channel link and their channel name. Send me a screenshot, and I'll know who it is, and I will send you their full name, their address, and their phone number. And if you want to contact them and file a legal grievance, then that'll be on you. But that's the way we're going to handle things out here from here on out. Because some of these people just don't get it. All they have to do is walk away, do their own thing. That's all they have to do. Yeah, I've been on here for ages, man. That's cool, dude. That's totally cool. Beastmaster, I have a life outside of here. I have always come to you for help, and you've helped a lot, and I'll always be here for you, bro. That's fine, man. It's not a big deal. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. It's not a big deal. I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty. And that's why I ask, if you legitimately, sent the other dude $20 as well, then hey, it's on you, man. I'm not going to worry about that shit anymore. It's not a big deal. As long as that drama does not leak into my channel, then that's all I care about, man. If you can separate it, then that's that. No worries. No worries at all. Anyway. I only have a few more things to talk about here, folks. And then I'm going to go off the air and more than likely come back later on this afternoon with a walking stream. I haven't done one of those in a while. It is 3:04 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 12:04 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time in my neck of the woods. I'm in the San Francisco Bay Area, Redwood City to be exact. I have always been honest. Why lie? I understand that, bro. I know you have. I just needed to figure out what was going on, and I totally get it now. I totally get it now. No worries. Couple more things to mention. I want to thank someone, and at the same time, make that same person aware of something. There's a lady that lives out here in Northern California, I believe in the Bay Area. I'll leave it at that. That got involved with some in-person trolling. She came to my park and did some other things, right? Ma'am, I saw everything you did, and I just ignored everything you did. It didn't faze me. But I will tell you this. I do appreciate the fact that you've taken the mature approach and you've been on some panels, and these other panels that were talking about me, you were saying to them that I haven't said anything, I'm not feeding into it, so why even talk about me, right? So I appreciate you, ma'am, taking the mature approach. And behind the scenes, I know that. I was going to get to that next, but you don't have any patience. I still have love for you, but you have zero patience. It's all good. It's all good. But I will tell you, man, last night, I finally found out exactly who you are. I'm not going to dox you. I'm never going to dox you. As long as you keep going your way and I go my way, and we handle these things maturely, right, then you'll never hear from me. But if you come at me again and start doing the things you did, I now have everything about you. And I'm not going to sit here. I'm not going to put it out there. I'm not going to dox you. I'm not going to do that to you. But I have that in my back pocket to protect myself if you try something again. And to give you a little hint, I did run your background check. And boy, oh boy, let's just leave it at that. Like, whew, man, it took me a while to get through that. But again, I'm not going to dox you. I'm going to handle this maturely, as long as you continue to handle it maturely like you have been. And I appreciate that. But I just wanted to make you aware that I do now know exactly who you are. I know where you live. I know everything about you, just like you know everything about me, because I put my name out there and you can run a background check, and my background check is squeaky clean, completely squeaky clean. There's nothing on there. Doxing is not cool, Beastmaster, but it's also not cool for people to come out here and hide behind a fake username and attack people that use their real name and stuff, right? It's not cool for this doctor guy to hide behind a Ronaldo name and do all this stuff to harm people on the internet. You think that's cool, bro? Now, I'm against doxing with the exception of when you got these trolls that are doxing you and putting out your private or your personal stuff. Even if it's public information, they put it out there with malice intent. I'm just raising awareness. Hey, I know who everyone is. I've got information on everyone. And I'm not saying that to scare people or to tell people I'm going to dox them. No, I won't dox you. But if you folks keep coming after my audience and my people, my mods and all that, I'm going to ask them who came at you. And when they give me that information, I'm going to know who it is. And I'm going to give these people, well, this is the real name of this person. If you want to file a grievance on them, go right ahead. There's their name, phone number, and address. Name, address, and phone number. You want to email too? I got that as well. And you know what's funny? All these people that have come at me, every single one of them has a pretty large history. Every single one of them has. It's interesting looking at these backgrounds. And I don't want to look at people's backgrounds. I don't want to look people up. I don't want to do that. But it makes me wonder why they behave this way and why they do what they do. And it just goes to show, based on what they've been through in the past. It's preposterous. Now, one more thing before I get on out of here, and this show is going to end in just about an hour or so. Oh, sorry, at the hour mark, because I had 15 minutes of music, and we're at an hour and 9, almost an hour and 10 minutes right now. So we're going to wrap it up in about 5 minutes or so. Any questions you folks have, get them in the chat right now. Last week, I had a phone conversation with a woman that used to be a part of my channel. This woman, when I first met her, she was the leader of this Corey Feldman Drama Sphere group of women that were on the opposite side of the Corey Feldman agenda. Meaning that Corey Feldman has been trying to expose the truth about what was happening to people such as his friend Corey Haim, as a little kid being abused on the set by actors like Charlie Sheen and others, like sexually abused. Now, I never had a problem with her opinion, even though I disagree with it. I can respectfully disagree. She's entitled to her opinion. I'm entitled to mine, right? But that's how I want to make it very clear who I'm talking about, because I don't want to mention names here. The right parties are going to know who I'm talking about, right? This woman and I talked last week, and we had a very good conversation. It was a very professional conversation. I answered all her questions. I didn't ask her that many questions because I didn't really have any questions to ask her. I personally have never had a problem with her. And I don't think she's really ever had a problem with me. But she's had a problem with people I associate with, and I've had a problem with people she associates with. So, there's been times where we needed to talk, right? But personally, I've never had a problem with this woman, ever. Have I had some choice words to say about her? Sure. Has she had choice words to say about me? Sure. But I think we were both pinned and pitted against each other. But that's irrelevant. The point I'm trying to make here is that this woman was involved with this other pathetic YouTuber that's been working along with the doctor, and this pathetic YouTuber is the one that runs streams all the time with his cult-like group, right? It's interesting to me that since that phone call happened, which was a week ago today, it was last Wednesday, that woman has been nowhere to be found anywhere near this dude's channels. And it's making you wonder, what really happened? What's really going on? Are more and more people really beginning to see the true colors of who the doctor is, and then this other pathetic YouTuber that runs the cult group? Well, Queen Helen Casey says, Beastmaster, Eli don't play copyrighted music because YouTube strikes people for copyrighted music. They don't necessarily typically strike people. They give you what's called a content ID claim, Queen. And in most cases, that will demonetize your video. Now, with some, copyright holders of music, they will share revenue with the creators, but most of them will either take all the revenue, they'll run ads on your videos and take all the revenue, or they will block that video, and then you have to remove it to get your video reinstated. But they won't typically give you a copyright takedown on music. They'll give you a content ID claim. Beastmaster with a $10 super sticker. Wrecked. That's right, Beastmaster. Thank you so much for the $10 super sticker, buddy. My gosh, Beastmaster. Yeah, dude, I'm so glad we've been able to maturely handle this. He goes, I'm beat. Long day of break, dude. See ya tonight. See you later, Beastmaster. Thank you once again for the $10 super sticker, brother. Let me add that on the screen before I forget, like I did yesterday, man. I forgot yesterday after you sent me your first $10 super chat that you had to send me a second $10 super chat to remind me to put the first one up. But thank you, brother, and thank you for stopping by. Anyway. Beast, if you use the music from the YouTube audio library, you will not have a problem at all because it is free from YouTube for us to use in our videos and lives. Right. And it's basically their content ID system is turned off for the music in the YouTube audio library. Now, there are two different types. There are songs that require attribution, and there are songs that don't require attribution. I use ones that don't require attribution. If you use ones that require attribution, you have to put attribution every time you use each one of those songs within the description of your video that you're using them in, or live stream that you're using them in. If not, then YouTube can strike your video for that. So I just use YouTube audio library music that does not require an attribution, and there's never a problem. All my videos are monetized. I haven't had a yellow icon in God knows how long. It's all good. It's all good. Good afternoon to you all. See you later, my queen. So yeah. Now, what I will say is this. To this woman that I'm going to refer to as the head of the Corey Feldman Drama Sphere group. I'm not criticizing you by saying that. I just don't want to mention your name or anything like that. I want people to know who you are. I'm not criticizing you. I'm actually, hang on a second. Titanic Tides. Hello, Eli. I'm new to your channel. I've been watching some of your vid stream replays. I saw you were live and thought I'd come see what's happening. All right. Well, you're on a sock account, which is fine. And as long as you don't pretend to be nice and then you flip out all of a sudden when you think we're not watching, we're always watching. So welcome. Queen, keep an eye on Titanic Tides, please. And Mutt Nuts as well. But so far, you've said nothing trollish. The moment you do, you're out. But let's see. Who knows? Maybe it's the doctor. It could be the doctor again. But to this woman out there that I've been talking about, to be honest with you, I'm very proud of how you're trying to turn things around. I honestly feel that you're trying to walk away from all this drama. That's just my opinion. Other people may have a different opinion about you. And that's on them. I've never had a problem with you. I never wanted to have a problem with you. But all I think you're trying to accomplish is to get your life back, to get rid of all this drama. That's what I think. Stephanie Ellis, a.k.a. Super Steph. Hey, I'm from Mutt Nuts channel. Hey, Stephanie Ellis, how you doing? Well, you know what? I'll go and subscribe to you. I'm number 327. Subscribe, bang the bell. Welcome to the show, Stephanie Ellis, a.k.a. Super Steph. Great to have you on board. Is that your friend, Mutt Nuts Reviews? Is that your friend? Let us know. Stephanie's your head mod. Oh, so Stephanie, you know how to give people the band hammer, right? Is she quick? Is she like Queen Helen Casey? Titanic Tides, you don't need to ask a question who's been trolling me. I don't know who you are. You're probably a troll, Titanic Tides. Don't ask ridiculous questions. I'm not going to mention names because you may be trying to incite me. Let me see. Titanic Tides, I'm going to check out your channel right now, and I'm going to see when you started your channel, even though you're not showing your About section. May 6, 2020. That's today. So, Titanic Tides, thanks for stopping by. Have a nice day. You're out. It's the doctor. Doctor, doctor. Can't you see I'm burning, burning? Remember the Thompson twins? Oh, doctor, doctor. Never mind. Hey, Queen, was that a good call or what? So, Stephanie Ellis, would you like to compete with Queen Helen Casey to see who the best top mod is? Stephanie Ellis, are you a quick moderator? Do you spot the trolls so quick you hammer them? Because Queen Helen Casey could give you a run for your money. We can have a friendly competition here with the top mods from different channels, right? We're just having some fun. Now, everyone's equal here. We're just, having some fun and playing a little bit, right? But how good are you, Stephanie? Mutt Nuts, how good of a moderator is Stephanie as your top mod? Beastmaster says, no one is as quick as Queen. Haha, I'm out. LOL. Man, you gotta love Queen Helen Casey. Queen Helen Casey's a legend. Queen Helen Casey is legendary. She is. But I got to say, ma'am, to the lady I've been talking to, known as the Corey Feldman Dramasphere group, right? So quick like the Flash. Oh, okay. Well, Queen Helen Casey will give you a run for your money, I'll tell you that. Queen's good. But Stephanie, it's great to meet you. Thanks for being here. Greatly appreciate it. I've subscribed to your channel, and that's awesome. Mudnuts, thank you so much for bringing over Stephanie Ellis. And Mudnuts, let's do some live streams on your channel. I'll bring some people over there. We can have a good time, right? And share the communities, right? But yeah. So what's been going on, ma'am? You have not been around, and I'm just surprised. But to be honest with you, I'm proud of you because I think you're trying to walk away from the drama. I think you're really realizing what's going on, and you don't have to come out and say it because it might cause you issues with other people. But I just think you want your life back. And you're just tired of the BS. Let me tell you, folks, I've been through the ringer out here and then some, to the point of where there's nothing anyone can do to me at this point to troll me. I'm untrollable. I'm not saying I'm untrollable just to act like I'm hot shit or whatever, right? No, I'm untrollable. People have tried everything on me, and I'm still here, and I'm not going anywhere. And again, before I wrap this up, I want to make a very clear statement out there to anyone that wants to continue trolling me or trolling my people. If you come after my people, I'm going to ask them, or if they share with me who you are, what account you use, I'm going to tell them who you are in real life. I'm gonna share your real information with them behind the scenes, privately. So that way, if they want to file a grievance against you harassing them, then they know how to do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. So if you don't want me to give them your information, like I need to have, in order for me to have a valid reason to give someone your personal information, you got to give me a valid reason. And if you're attacking someone and you're harassing them and they're tired and they're tired of that and they want to take legal action, I have the right to give them your information in that case. So why would you want to put yourself in that position? Why not just back off, go away? I'm not making you a threat. I'm making you a promise, and I'm not doing anything illegal. And to you people out there that think I'm breaking the law, if I'm breaking the law, then why don't you send the cops and have them arrest me? You guys are pathetic, all of you. Like, I'm so done. I said what I had to say, and unless something major comes up regarding this group of people, it's over. It's over. It's done. The jig is up. I'm rebuilding my audience here. And right now I have 52 legitimate people on my stream. I'm not getting botted anymore. The bots are gone. I've said everything I had to say up to this point. Unless something major happens after this point, I'm done. I have no need to even talk about these people in a roundabout way. If I do a panel, I have to do it through StreamYard. No problem. It doesn't matter how you do it. You get a panel, I'll be there if you want me there. I'd love to support you. I would love to support you, Mutt. All right, folks. I'm going to leave 50 in the box. I will be back later this afternoon with a Walking with Purpose stream. It's probably going to be probably 3:30 or 4 Pacific, 6:30 or 7 Eastern. So I'm going to say probably around 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific is when the Walking with Purpose stream will happen. And it will be nothing to do with this. It'll be a specific topic of my coaching. I'm not sure what it'll be yet. I've got many topics in mind. But I said what I had to say. I did what I had to do. The rest is up to each and every one of you. but I now know what's going on. And we've all moved forward from it. I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. Thank you to all the moderators in the chat. Thank you to all the consumers of content. Thank you, Stephanie Ellis. If you keep on coming back, I'll talk to Mutt Nuts. I'd have no problem moderating you here as well. But I want to talk with Mutt Nuts behind the scenes. And you know what, Mutt? Mutt, if we talk behind the scenes, would you have a problem if I brought in Stephanie Ellis into our private chat on Hangouts? And that way we can help her as well. Stephanie seems pretty cool. I appreciate it. Just watch out, Stephanie. The doctor might come and troll you or duplicate your account. If anything happens to you, Stephanie, let me know, and I'll handle it. Trust me, I'll get you their information. I know everything about everyone. Let me tell you, folks, no one is undoxable. No one. I'm not sitting here saying that I want to dox people. I don't like to do this stuff. I don't, right? But no one is undoxable. At one point or another, everyone will be found. Everyone can be found, and they will be found. So don't give us a reason to go looking for you. That's all. All right. Again, thanks to all the moderators in the chat. Thank you to all the consumers of content. Folks, I'll be back somewhere around 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific with a Walking with Purpose stream. Have a great day. See you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Oh, by the way, it's the end. It's the end for these trolls, and it's the end for Trim Hits. It's over, Trim. Ronaldo, Puffy Joker, Mao Zhao Zhao, Zigzag, Rizzlebong, Basement Selling. God, I lost track. All right, we're out.